Well, I suppose it's up to us now to deliver the good news. Or bad news, depending on the perspective.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Need to talk to your boss. Who's your boss? Dude.
My soul for Sheogorath.
Yeah,
For Sheogorath's glory.
also, yeah. They all look the same. It's impossible to tell them apart. Where's the boss?
How may I serve?
I don't think you can.
My soul for Sheogorath.
Tell me about the Altar of Rapture.
It is on the east side of Sylarn, which we hold for Lord Sheogorath. The Armazokana has her command post there.
Yeah, I was looking for her.
For Sheogorath's glory.
I have no idea where she went. Wait a minute. She's here. Quest marker was pointing right at her.
Greetings, emissary. We await your command.
Yes.
Are you ready to help us destroy the Mazkin and take control of the Altar of Despair?
No, the Underdeep is better.
I've already made my decision. We attack down the main passage. What makes you think you can persuade me when my own lieutenant cannot?
Well, because I am very good. It's undefended.
You've seen this with your own eyes? I must be sure it isn't a trap if I'm to take such a risk.
Well, it isn't a trap.
Myrrel was very convincing as well. Very well, we'll risk it. The Underdeep it is. May Sheogorath's divine madness possess us today.
Oriel, she says, we attack through the Underdeep. The Mazkin will be destroyed.
Down with the Mazkin! Sheogorath! Comrades, beware!
For the Mad God!
This wasn't as we planned. Sorry. Okay, off they go. Excuse me. I'll have to take your stuff. Ooh. Nice shield. Bye. Okay, one of you is feeling a little bit injured, but we're all here.
Death to the Mazkin! For the glory of Sheogorath!
These are really hateful people. I just like to make sure that's pretty blatant here.
Kneel before the saints.
See what I'm talking about? Not that the Dark Seducers are any better. Loathsome Dark Arrow. Huh. Beguiling Dark Arrow. That's that stuff. Onwards, my golden saints. My Oriels. Isn't that a...
Destroy the Oriels!
No, don't do that. Okay, let's see what I can do here. You're spell resistant. You're not spell resistant. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Woo. Stop it. She's done. She's dead. The shields are so nice. Excuse me. Hi. Ooh, emerald. Pretty nice stuff. All things considered. Did I miss anybody? Was there only 2 here? I think there was only 2. So we've done a pretty good job. Oh. Being over encumbered is such a pain. We've done a pretty good job in regards to... Oof. In regards to keeping them alive. I don't think any of them died. Although some of them have some pretty gruesome wounds. And by gruesome, I mean completely bloodless and basically goofy and cartoonish. But that's just how it goes. Oh, she's just going up. She's just a normal golden saint. She doesn't have a name. Are you sure? Because your friends are not here. I'm gonna help you. Let's do this. What? Who's that? Who cast that? Holy crap, there's... Oh, hi! Oh, I need to kill you with this, don't I? She does have shield, though. Oh, she has friends! Oh, hi. Yeah. Dark Mace. No, thank you. The Dark Seducer Commander is dead. I should finish off the remaining Dark Seducers in Sylarn to complete the Golden Saints' victory. Yes. Oh, they're... They like, they don't want to fight. Oh no, she wants to fight. She just doesn't want to fight too much. This is very bad news. Oh, I don't like it. We're good. Hi. Oh, hi. Yes, please attack me properly. And in an orderly fashion. Oh, I don't like that though. They're pretty powerful. Ooh. Was that me? Oh, there's you. I think we did it. The Dark Seducers in Celarn have been utterly destroyed. I should speak to Kane about lighting the flame of Agnon now that her forces control both the altars. Also about me taking all their stuff.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
What are you going to do?
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Mazkin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year.
Sounds good to me. Morale is just waiting. I'm gonna... Ooh, that's seppuku. I mean, it wasn't, because you need to do, like, this whole... Not like this whole ritual and whatnot, but... Can they sacrifice herself on the altar of despair in order to light the flame of Agnon? I can now retrieve the flame from the courtyard and... from the courtyard? And bring it back to New Sheoth, as Sheogorath commanded. Oh, her body went away, though. I kind of wanted it. Oh, yes, healing is pretty important, as she prays. Hey.
You served out the Mazkin with their own medicine. Not the most glorious victory, perhaps. But Cylon is ours at last. Thanks to you.
Okay. Goodbye.
For Sheogorath's glory.
Yes, and me for offloading my inventory, which is the reason why... or rather, me having too much in my inventory is the reason why I'm shining! I'm shiny. What the heck was that sound? I think it's enemies outside just being destroyed.
Speak quickly, mortal.
We did it. I didn't expect them to be out here. They're crewing the whole place. Can I? That's not how it works. No, it is. I stepped into the flame of Agnon and am now ablaze with a holy fire. I shall return to New Sheoth and light the great torch in Sakelum Ardem Sul. Oh. So I am on fire. This is an experience. That's quite a thing that is happening. Let's go to Bliss and light the torch. Hopefully the fire will last, because my feather skill won't.
Speak quickly, mortal.
No, it's fine. You're still out here? Dude, go find a bed. Thadil?
The holy flame of Agnon. You've brought it back to light the great torch of New Sheoth.
Yes, I can barely see you. Have you heard any rumors?
The hunger is one of Lord Sheogorath's favorite pets.
Yes, I've heard that.
See you.
It's quite a thing. Oh, we haven't been back here, have we? I don't think we've been over here. Or if we have, Oh, no, I have. Of course, yes.
You've brought it. The holy flame of Agnon. The fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sakelum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you.
I'll light the great torch for you.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now, and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
For sure. Your counterpart doesn't want to talk to me?
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find mania to be a fickle friend.
Yeah. Well, you didn't talk to me first, so that's what you get. Have you heard any rumors?
You can stay at the choosy.
No, I can't.
Take care.
I'm also on fire. So... Oh! I actively cannot go over here. Unless... No, I can't. Well. Burn! Ooh. I should report to Sheogorath that I have lit the great torch as he requested. And I'm not on fire anymore. Good stuff. I think the
Tidings and welcome.
Yes. The color of the fire is different as well depending on the side. And I brought green and red fire with me, but now that's only red. Oi.
The great torch shines with the pure light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to mania.
Thank you very much, I think.
Tread the humble path and find enlightenment.
Hopefully that's a raiment. Was he here before? Hopefully it's a raiment for Feather, because I really need it. It is not. It does give me shield, which is an interesting one. Resist paralysis, which is relevant. Fortify willpower and intelligence. Not too shabby. It's only 9 points. I would like 50 points. It would be pretty good. But as enchanted items go, that's actually some of the best stuff you can get. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to put this away because this is ridiculous. I can't see anything. I also can't move, but
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
Save you time.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
I can stop the Grey March.
Why not? Something has to work. Once I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
What now, then?
Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where their backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Want the dukes to be displeased?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, Absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes, you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Arctis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
I sort of forgot to ask him for help. I should have done that. Tell me about the Grey March.
It's already started, but you might be able to stop it. We're making you into a leader the people can trust. Someone to look up to. Someone to blame. Once I'm gone, things usually get bad quickly. Lots of defections, lots of carnage, but with you at the helm, things will be different.
Jigalag?
This time, I'll beat him. I can't stand losing, and I don't mind cheating.
Okay.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
You need a better animation engine, dude. Your performance just needs a better animation engine. Oh, I'm, of course, very sorry. I need to not be able to see anything.
Another sheep returns to the flock. I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend.
Yeah, I need to replace a Duke.
Interesting. Not many wish to hear about such things, but I would be glad to oblige. Becoming the Duke of Dementia requires passage through the ritual of accession. Specific guidelines set forth by Arden Sul himself.
The ritual of accession?
Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Give me exposition? Please do.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
He killed them all?
Yes. He then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique known as visceromancy to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitor's true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
Tell me what to do.
Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become the ruler of Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord, Sheogorath.
I have spoken to Arctis, High Priest of Dementia. The ritual of accession for Dementia is simple. Syl would have to be slain by just his heart taken from his body, by the proposed successor, and her heart brought to the altar of Arden Sul at the Sacellum. I should now speak to Dervenin to learn Demania's ritual. I shouldn't I?
You chose well. The great torch shines as a beacon of mania to inspire and inflame all who gaze upon it.
Absolutely. Tell me about Arden Sul.
Yes, Arden Sul. Doesn't the name simply roll wonderfully off the tongue? He was the sovereign of thought and a regnant artist. To call him a simple craftsman would not suffice. Know him as the artificer superior. Words dripped like honey from his tongue, and his songs were intoned with extraordinary verisimilitude. Had we been blessed with his constant presence, the Isles would be a maniac's paradise.
So tell me about the ritual of accession.
An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
Bathe me in it, please.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest duke to walk our land. Many years ago, he decided to hold a night of absolute indulgence, resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream as the revelers voraciously succumbed to its rapturous ways.
This hardly sounds lethal.
Ah, but it was. As the bacchanal reached a crescendo, the people began to clutch their chests as their very hearts exploded. The green moat had taken its toll. The ground stained a deep crimson as the sanguine liquid flowed from their lifeless bodies. To represent that night, when the ruler of Mania is to be replaced, he partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar.
It's a lot of death. Tell me what to do.
Certainly. When the ruler of Mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
I have spoken to Dervenin, High Priest of Mania. The ritual of accession for Mania requires the current ruler to commit suicide by taking 3 doses of green moat, which is lethal, and then his drug-tainted blood must be brought to the altar of Arden Sul at the Sacellum. After I decide which ritual, to undertake, I shall return to Sheogorath and inform him of my choice. Yes, but also I should summon that other jerk and ask him what he thinks.
How can I make your life easier?
I want to know about the Grey March.
It seems our Lord believes you are the key to stopping it. Perhaps he's right. He's had worse ideas. Did he tell you about the clowns? What a mess. He wishes you to gain the respect of the people, to be a leader once he is gone. It is an interesting concept.
What is an interesting concept is that you capitalize he in your sentence and stuff like that. That is really weird. What about Gigalag?
I fear it won't be long until he makes his presence known. Without Sheogorath on his throne, the realm is likely doomed. Again.
And how about replacing a duke?
I offer you this. Remember who it is you're attempting to replace. You'll need to approach them in a manner to which they are not accustomed. Syl anticipates plots against her, so expect heavy resistance that may require a great deal of fighting and physical exertion. If you wish to replace Théoden, try a less direct approach that will involve cunning and subterfuge. He isn't likely to see you coming.
I do wish to replace Théoden, most likely. What about the ritual of accession?
Obviously, no matter which path you take, it ends in the death of either Syl or Théoden. Just remember not to deviate from the ritual's guidelines. One would hope you can do that.
Nah.
My work is never done.
I think it is. Oh no! He loses his skin. I noticed that he was a little bit weird looking. Oh no. That's how it works. He was a little bit weird looking when he showed up. I need to talk to you.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? suicidal? Just let me know.
You know, if I'm murdered, that's not suicide. You realize that, right? Yes, I have made a decision.
A friendly word of warning before you choose. Once you've decided which Duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less. Try not to do something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting.
I choose Théoden, Duke of Mania.
A safer choice, perhaps. Maybe you'll live through this. Théoden's a bit lost these days. Not that it's a bad thing. It suits him. Until now. Besides, won't it be a grand surprise when you make his heart burst from too much green moat? Théoden loves surprises.
Yeah, hopefully.
Théoden may be in a constant state of euphoria, but I wouldn't underestimate his intelligence. This is so much fun!
Tell me about the Grey March.
It'll be in full swing soon. Excited? You shouldn't be. It's the death of all things. But if we can get you into shape, we might stand a chance. You'll lead my forces, inspire my people. Hopefully, everyone won't end up dead.
Jiggalad will kill them all?
He'll be here soon, and I'll be gone. Can't say I like the sound of that. I like the sound of other things, though, like birds and bones cracking.
I don't like the sound of bones cracking.
We will speak when your task is complete.
Maybe we will, unless you are gone, which is, at this point... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. At this point, it's completely plausible. Let's get out of here. I mean, I imagine let's get out of here. I should begin asking around New Sheoth about Théoden's court. Is it over here in the missing pauldron? I think it is. Oh, yes.
Welcome back, friend.
Yes, oh, have you heard about Théoden?
If I were you, I'd check with Théoden's steward, Wide-Eye. You can usually find her roaming around New Sheoth, or spending a lot of time on the palace grounds.
Yeah, that's what I found her in the first place. Hi.
How can I help you this fine day?
I want to murder Théoden.
Such a kind and noble man. In times like these, it's good to have a leader who still enjoys all the modern pleasures Mania has to offer.
Pleasures?
Well, yes. Apart from enjoying his painting, reading a good book, or a rousing night of erotic bedroom games. I'm speaking of Greenmote, of course. There is no greater pleasure. If I didn't have such a busy daily routine, I'd likely indulge myself in its pleasures more often.
So tell me about his daily routine.
At the risk of being rude, I must confess I don't like talking about the specifics of my routine. Théoden has too many enemies that may turn that knowledge against him. He depends on me quite dearly.
Okay.
Farewell.
But what about my lipstick?
How can I help you this fine day?
Routine.
Very well. I see little harm in telling you. After a bit of reading in the garden and running my special errand at noon, I like to shop at Books of Bliss. Around 8 p.m. we are served dinner. Gundlar is quite a chef and prepares Théoden's meals personally, adding just a hint of Greenmote. After that, we dance, we sing, or we do whatever else suits my lord's tastes.